Hi friends, welcome to Math Workshop. Today we will be comparing two quantities, that means two numbers just like you did yesterday. But first I want to show you some symbols that we'll be using. We're going to be using greater than, and this is a symbol to show that. We'll be using equal to and less than. So today we'll be talking about how to use these symbols when we are comparing two different numbers. Let's get started. So these are the symbols that we just reviewed. When we look at the greater than symbol, we see that the bigger number should be on this side. Remember that we read numbers left to right. That means the way that you would read words in a book. You start at the left and then you move on to the right as you read. So we would say one number is greater than the other number. Sometimes you will see these symbols like this, and sometimes you will see them like alligators. This is to help you remember that the alligator always wants to eat the bigger number. For example, here the alligator's mouth is open to this side to show that this number on this side would be greater than whatever number we have on the other side. When there's two numbers that are equal, the alligator can't eat either of them because they are equal to each other. One is not bigger than the other. So the alligator, so sad, doesn't get to eat. Then the alligator has to turn to the other side to eat the bigger number if the number is on the right hand side. So we would read this as this number is less than the other number that would be on this side. Let me show you what I mean by sharing some numbers. I'm going to write down two numbers, and I want you to stop and think which number is greater. Is 2 the bigger number, or is 10 the bigger number? Which one do you think the alligator would rather eat? Would the alligator rather eat 2 fishies, or would the alligator rather eat 10 fishies? If you were an alligator, what would you rather eat? 10 fishies. So we would say 2 is less than 10. Do you notice that the alligator is turned this way? Its mouth is wide open trying to eat the bigger number. Yes, let's read this again, starting from the left. 2 is less than 10. Let's practice one more. 15 and 10. Stop and think, which number is bigger? 15 or 10? Go ahead and say it out loud. 15 is bigger, right? So the alligator would rather eat 15 fishies than 10. With your finger, I want you to draw out. How would you draw the alligator? Would you draw the alligator open mouth this way, or would you draw it this way? If we say that 15 is bigger, we should be drawing the alligator like this. 15 is greater than 10. Let's read that sentence together. 15 is greater than 10. Good. Remember to always start reading left to right. Now I'm going to give you a tricky one. Let's see if I could trick you. Are you ready? 110 and 110 and 6 ones. Now we don't have numbers, but we do have quantities. So stop and think, what number does this side equal? What number shows 110? Yep, 10. 10 is equal to 110. 110 and 6 ones. What number does that equal? 110 and 6 ones. Looks like this, 110 and 6 ones. What number is that? 16. So 10 and 16. which number is greater? Is 10 greater or is 16 greater? 16 is greater. So go ahead and with your finger draw, how is the alligator going to look? Is the alligator going to try to eat the 10 or is the alligator going to try to eat the 16? Good. Your alligator should be looking like this. 10 is less than 16. And you could draw the teeth to help you remember which side the alligator wants to eat. Good. Now let's move on to the problem set. I will show you how to do the first one and then you will do the rest by yourself. I will read the directions to you. Circle the alligator that is eating the greater number. 40, is that greater than 20? So I need to circle the alligator that is eating the bigger number. Would it be this one? No, because that would be eating 20 and 20 is less than 40. So you would just circle and do the rest by yourself. For problem number 2, write the numbers in the blanks so that the alligator is eating the greater number. With a partner or someone at home, compare the numbers out loud using greater than, less than, or equal to. Remember to start reading from the left. So we have the number 24 and 4. Which number is greater than? 24. So I want to make sure that the alligator is eating the bigger number. So 24 goes on this side and 4 is the other number. Now I need to read the whole sentence. 24 is greater than 4. You will complete the rest by yourself. Number 3, if the alligator is eating the greater number, circle it. If not, redraw the alligator. So we're going to have to do some drawing here. 20, is that being eaten by the alligator? Yeah, 20 is greater than 19. Since it's correct, we just circle it. If it's not correct, then you have to redraw it. That means draw it correctly. Number 4, complete the chart so that the alligator is eating a greater number. 12, the alligator is trying to eat the bigger number, so I need to think of a number that's less than 12. Because the alligator wants to eat the bigger number 12. Let's think. What are my numbers that are less than 12? And it has to start with the 1. So it could be, I heard it, it could be 11. It could also be 10, right? Alright, Bruins and Highlanders, now it's your turn. Make sure that you are thinking about the directions when you complete your problem set, and don't forget to send us any pictures. If you have time and you want to, you can also create your own less than, greater than, and equal to symbols like the alligators that I have here. Can't wait to see your work.